I'm assuming you're my cranial nerve today. Fantastic. Okay, so we have patient identification 471B7. Okay, if you can just confirm for me your surname. Okay, and the first line of your address. Okay, wonderful. Alright, so I'm going to be asking you first of all, have you experienced any changes in smell at all? Okay, so get yourself nice and relaxed. Okay, it's going to take about 25 or so minutes. Alright, we're going to be doing a range of simplistic tests just to check that everything is working as it should be. Okay, I'm sure everything will be fine. Okay, so take a nice deep breath, relax your shoulders and your neck, and hopefully you should enjoy the next 25 minutes or so. Alright, so most of my patients do find it relaxing. Okay, alright, so no changes in smell, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to be visually inspecting your pupils. Okay, just looking at the size and the alignment. So just look forward for me just for a moment. That is wonderful. Okay, keep looking forward for me. That is wonderful. And again, keep looking forward. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, if you can look at my nose just for a moment. Good, keep looking at my nose. Okay, that's wonderful. And relax. So we'll just be making periodic notes, okay, just to say, just to write down the findings, alright, so don't worry, be worried. I'm just going to be writing down everything that's it's all good, okay, so don't worry, if there's anything abnormal I will let you know, okay. Alright, so we're going to be doing a very quick what we call a visual acuity test. Okay, we're using the eye chart. We call this the Snellen chart. Alright, so I'm going to quickly take a step back here. If you can close over your left eye for me. Okay, and if you can just read off the letters that I point to the best of your ability. If you're not quite sure, just guess. Alright, accept your guess. Okay, so with the left eye closed for me, please. Alright, wonderful. Here we go. Good. Really well done. Now if you close over your right eye, we'll do the same again. I'm going to be pointing to the letters but backwards so you don't remember them. Don't be cheating. Okay. I trust you. Good. Okay, so the right eye closed. Here we go. Did we do it backwards before? We did, didn't we? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so with the right eye closed. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I think I need a memory test myself actually. Right, I'm going to arms a length apart from you. Okay, we're going to be looking at the middle letters. Okay, so once again, if you can close your left eye for me and read off what I point to. Okay, so with the left eye closed, here we go. Really good. Okay, that's quite impressive. Now, you guessed it, you've got to close over your right side now. Okay, so with the right eye closed, here we go. Not bad at all. Okay, so you did well there. We do know, we are sort of up to date on your recent eye tests. Okay, so we know your level of vision. Okay, and from what you performed there, I certainly don't have any concerns for anything, for any further investigation with your eyes. Okay, so all is fine. All right. Okay, that's wonderful. So we're going to do the pupillary reflexes in just a moment. Okay. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to be dimming the lights in the room, and I'm going to be checking your consensual response. Is it okay then if I put my hand on your nose? Yeah, we're just looking to split the eyes, okay? So I'm just going to pop this light off, alright? Okay, so for this, we just look forward is fine, okay? So I'm placing my hand on your nose, not my nose on your hand, that would be silly. Okay, So there we go, right there, and again just looking forward is fine. I'm going to be checking all four corners, checking both eyes, shine the light in only one eye at a time. Okay, good. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to give you a moment's rest and make a quick note here just to say that you've done very well there. And we're going to be checking the other eye. Okay, so this time I'm placing my right hand on your nose, if that's alright. Okay, fantastic. You're doing really well so far. And you're going to be doing really well throughout the duration. Okay, so, well done. Okay, so looking forward for me. There we go, that's wonderful. Good. So direct and consensual. Direct, consensual. Good. Final check. And there we go, everything is fine. Okay. Brilliant. So give your eyes a little rest there. Right, now we're going to do another test with the eyes involving the light. Now this time I want you to pick a point behind me on the back wall, anywhere is good, okay? The key is that you keep looking at a point behind me, alright? So I'm going to move to one side and I'm going to go over to the other side afterwards, okay? So if you can look at a point on this side of the back wall, I'm going to be swinging the light from eye to eye, okay? So keep looking at that point if you can. Okay, I know it's difficult, but if you can, ignore the light to the best of your ability and keep looking at that point on the back wall there. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do the same on the other side now. Okay, so if you can this time pick a point on this half of the wall. Okay, I'm going to swing the light from one eye to the other. Keep looking at that point if you can. Okay, you're doing well. I know it's difficult, but you're doing well. Good, just a few more times. Okay, that's that. Again, give your eyes a nice rest. Blink a few times. Okay, you've done really well. Then put the slide back on. Alright. Good. Really good, alright. So, it's fine. Okay, we're going to do the constriction and convergence test next, okay? So I need you to, it's basically a focus test, okay? So I want you first of all to keep your head still, okay? Just look at the very tip of my pen there on the light, okay? So you keep looking at the light, that's good, okay? And now if you can pick a point behind me on the back wall again and look at that, okay? Ignoring the light, keep looking at the point behind me. Okay, and if you can look back at the light for me, and now follow the light, keep following the light, keep your head still, just moving the eyes, keep looking at the light, good, and now again if you can pick a point behind me on the back wall, and look at that for me, okay, now ignoring the light, keep looking at the point behind me. Okay, well done, and now look at the light again. Keep looking at the light. Good, and again, pick a point behind me. On the back wall, keep looking at that point. Okay, ignoring the light, keep looking at that point. Okay, keep looking at that point. Okay, now back to the light for me, please. Okay, wonderful, and relax. Okay, you did really well there. I know it's challenging. It's designed to challenge you, that test, so yeah, did really well, okay? Did better than most people, so yep. Good, no worries there, okay? Okay, we'll do a visual field test, okay? So if you could close over, right, okay, that's good. Right, if you can close over your left eye for me, and close my right, okay? I'm going to be twitching my fingers like this in your view. Okay, I want you to tell me when you see them. Okay, the trick is you've got to look at my nose. Okay, so cover your left eye, look at my nose, tell me when you see my fingers. Okay, and again, looking at my nose, tell me when you see my fingers. Good, and again. Okay, one more time. Okay, well done. We can do the same on the other side if you're ready. Okay, so if you can close over your right, I'll close my left. And again, look at my nose, tell me when you see my fingers. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Well done, and one last time. Okay, well done. Brilliant. So it's a visual film test, okay? All is good. We having fun yet? Well, if we're not, we will now, because we're going to be doing something called a fundoscopy. And I'm not making that up. It's the actual name for it, okay? Alright. So for this we're going to be using the fundoscope, which is a fancy term for an eye light, basically, okay? So it's got special, it's like a multi-purpose gadget we have here. Quite a fancy bit of kit. Actually does allow us to look at both the surface and the backs of the eyes, believe it or not. So we can look all the way to the back of your eye. Sounds very intrusive, but it's just a special light that enables us to see through, okay, essentially. So there won't be any pain or anything like that. It'll just be a quick bright light in both eyes for about 2 seconds. That's as far as it goes, alright? I'm sure you can manage that. Okay, good. Right, so just make sure that my notes are correct here. Good, yeah. Okay, so we have to change the setting here. Okay, we're good. There we go. So first of all, we're going to check the surface of the eye. Okay, so I'm going to be shining a bright light into your left eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And that's that. Well done. And I'm going to be shining a bright light into your right eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we're done. Well done. Okay. So a quick note, we can do some more checks. There's 2 more checks to go. Alright. Good. Okay, we're going to be checking the what we call the red eye reflex. Okay, so we're looking for like a reddish orange glow in the pupil. Okay, responding to the light. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so once again I'm going to be shining a bright light into your left eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we're done. And into your right eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we are done. Well done. Now a moment ago I did say that I'll be shining a light into your eye for 2 seconds and that's it. I was kind of lying a bit. Yeah, because there is some eye drops that we need to administer. Are you brave enough to take the eye drops? There's no pain or anything like that, I promise you. Want to go for it? Feeling brave? Yeah, you can do this. I know you can do this. Alright, so if you could just tilt your chin back ever so slightly, okay? We'll do 2 drops in each eye. And they will go to effect immediately, okay? So there we go, you can blink, that's fine. The whole idea of these drops is to dilate the pupils. Okay, it wasn't too bad, was it? No. There we go. Okay, what I need to do now is I need to dim the lights once more. And we're checking out the backs of the eyes, essentially. We're looking at the optic disc and the nerves and all that good stuff. Alright? Don't worry, everything will be fine, I'm sure. It's very rare that we find any defects or anything like that. Okay, so turn the lights off. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to adjust my setting again here. Oops, one way around. I've done that before a few times. So we're looking at the optic disc and vessels and all that good stuff. So again, I'm going to be shining a bright light into your left eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And we're done. Well done. And finally into your right eye in 3, 2, 1 now. And there we go. That's fantastic. Well done. Okay. Really, really well done. That's fine. So everything was fine. Okay, any double vision at all experienced in the last 6 months? Okay, so we're doing the follow the finger test in a moment. I've got to fly back on. Okay, so we're over halfway now. How are you feeling? How are you coping with this test so far? Finding it okay? Nothing to worry about, is it? Doing really well, okay? Right, so from the finger, we're going to be splitting it into two halves, essentially, okay? So we're going to start with your left side, and then we're going to move over to your right, okay? And the idea is, if you can keep your head nice and still for me, straight looking forward as you are now is fine. And I want you to only move your eyes, okay? That's the key. So, looking at the tips of my fingers, keeping the head still, just moving the eyes, follow the fingers. Going to vary the speed up, okay, just to make it challenging. We're going to move it up and down, left and right, in an H pattern. And we're moving slow, and we're speeding up. And we're moving slow and speeding up, we're moving slow. Okay, good. Good. Just trying to confuse you slightly. And there we go, we'll leave it there for now. Over to your right side, okay? So again, looking at the very tips of my fingers, keeping your head lovely and still as you can at least. Alright, you're doing well so far, so really well done. So again, looking at the tips of my fingers on your right side this time. Here we go. So again, following the finger as I try my best to catch you out. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's harder to follow the slow finger rather than the fast one. Good. Well done. Okay. So again, quick note just to say how amazing you've done at that. Okay. So you didn't seem to have any problems there. I do need to ask you actually, did you experience any double vision during that test just now? No, because you've done it very well. Yeah. Alright. We're going to do the trigeminal nerve now. Okay, so this is all about sensations. So we have a soft and a sharp. At least we should have a sharp if I was organised. I'm just going to go and grab it, okay? Okay, so we have a pin here. Going to be very gentle, okay? Because it's obviously sharp, but I'm going to be extremely gentle, alright? So I'm just going to show you what it's going to feel like, okay? So keeping the head still. Okay, that's what it feels like. Did you feel that okay? Alright, fantastic. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to be stroking this across your face very gently, okay? Try not to move or sneeze, okay? Because I may, yes, I don't want to break the skin or anything like that, okay? But this is dependent on you being still. Alright, so promise me you won't make any sudden movements. I'm trusting you now, okay? Alright, so 6 points across the face, and then afterwards I want to ask you, did it feel sharp each time? Okay, but again, I'm going to be very gentle, alright? Here we go. Okay, so did you feel that each time? 6 times in total. And did it feel sharp each time, relatively? Okay, that's fine. So we'll do the same again using a soft object, okay? So a Q-tip, and again, I'm going to first of all show you what it's going to feel like, okay? There we go. Alright, so again, 6 points, and afterwards I want to ask you, did it feel soft? Okay, here we go. Okay, so compared to the relatively sharp object, did it feel soft? Okay, and you felt it 6 times. And did it feel the same each side on both objects? Both soft and sharp felt about the same each side of your face? Okay, that's fine. Right, so no more poking you with sharp objects, okay? You'll be pleased to know. Alright, so no issues there, that's fantastic. Alright. Alright, we'll I'm checking your facial muscles, at least some of them, okay? So I'm just going to be holding your temple area. I'm going to be asking you to open your jaw in just a moment. For now, I want you to keep your jaw relaxed, okay? Right, so very gently, if you can open your jaw wide, but not so wide that it's going to cause you any discomfort, okay? Okay, just keep it there. Okay, if you can close your jaw for me. Okay, that's fine, well done, relax. Okay, that's fine. Right, now if you can open your mouth for me. I'm going to be trying to shut your jaw, be very gentle, right? Very gentle. And I want you to try and keep your jaw open as best you can. I'm going to be exerting quite a soft force, okay? So I won't be causing any pain, right? So if you can open your jaw nice and wide without it causing you any discomfort. Okay, let me pressing on the underneath your chin, pressing up. I want you to keep your jaw open. Okay, so resist, 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 resist. And there we go, well done, okay, and relax. That's fine, you did really well, alright, very impressed. So that's good. Alright, I'm going to be checking your called jaw jerk reflex, which means I'm essentially hitting you with a hammer. Alright, gently, well, I suppose technically I'm hitting myself with the hammer, so you're going to be fine, alright? I know it's ridiculously long, but yeah, this is what they gave me to work with, so we just have to do our best. Right, so what I'm going to be doing is placing my finger on your chin and giving my finger, not your chin, a tap with a reflex hammer. Okay, we're going to do this twice. Alright, so I want you to keep your jaw nice and relaxed. I don't want you opening your jaw or clenching your jaw tight, just relax, okay? Alright, hold on. So I'm going to place this on your chin. Okay, be nice and brave. That's great, and again I'm going to be doing the same, so I'll come over to this side, make it easy for myself. Okay. And there we go. So yeah, slight jaw jerk, or as we call it, the jerk reflex is what we're looking for, so everything is as normal. Alright, so well done. I'll put this ridiculously sized hammer back. Yeah, it's always interesting to see my patients' eyes light up when I pull that out, because they just don't know what I'm going to do with it. Alright. Good. Okay, so we're going to be doing some facial expressions, alright? So I'm going to be asking you to pull a certain pose with your face, alright? And I'll be checking for the symmetry on your left side and your right side, making sure everything is fine, okay? So if you could raise your eyebrows and keep them there the best you can. Keep them there, keep them there. That's wonderful. Well done. Right, if you can close your eyes, and I'm going to be trying to open them. I want you to keep them closed, okay? So close your eyes for me. I'm going to try and open them. Keep them closed, keep them closed, keep them closed. And that's very well done, okay? So we've got a few more to go here. Alright, so if you can puff out your cheeks for me. Keep them puffed out and don't let me push them in. Keep them puffed out, keep them puffed out. Okay, and relax. That's really well done. Okay, if you could purse your lips for me as if you was applying a bit of lipstick. Okay, keep that pose. Yeah, very, very good. You're a natural. Okay, that's fine, and relax. Good. Let me give you a big teethy grin so I can see all your teeth. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. And relax. Great teeth. Well done. Alright. Have you noticed any changes in taste recently? And I don't mean what music you listen to or your fashion sense. Okay, that's fine. Have you noticed that your hearing sounds any different recently? Any louder than normal, for example? Okay. So with that said, I'm going to be testing or checking first of all your ears. Okay, so I'm going to be just prodding and pulling around at your ears, alright? Start with the left side, so looking forward for me is fantastic. Okay, so first of all, just a quick visual inspection of the ear all the way round. We're looking inside the ear and around the ear, the back of the ear, and just everywhere to do with the ear. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to be just prodding and pulling. Do let me know if there's any pain experienced. Okay. Sorry, I just caught your foot there, beg your pardon. I am very clumsy. Okay. Now, do let me know if there's any pain when I do this. Okay, and here. Okay, and if I pinch here, just feel a slight pinch, nothing very painful. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at the other side now. Okay, because it's always a good idea to check both ears after all. Okay, so have a look on the right side of the ear, and the back of the ear, the top of the ear, the bottom of the ear. Look at inside the ears very slightly. Okay, everything's looking good. I'm just going to have a little poke around here, okay, to let me know if there's any pain, any discomfort as well, anything that's causing any distress, even if it's very small, to let me know, okay. Okay, that's fine, you've been very brave, okay. Any pain when I do this? Okay, and here. Feels okay? Okay, when I pinch there, do you just feel a slight pinching? You're not in any agony or anything? Okay, that's good. Okay, so both sides check out fine, alright. So that's another piece of the puzzle done. Okay, so you're doing really, really well. I think we're going to go with the Cranial Nerve 8, another hearing test. Okay, so I'm going to be covering over one ear and I'm going to be whispering into the other and then doing the same on the other side. Okay. And then I think we'll bust out the tuning fork and do some tests there. Right, so what I'm going to be doing, then I'm going to be whispering into each ear. When I look at you, I want you to repeat what it is that I whispered. Okay, do you think you can do that? Yeah, I think you can. Right, so I'm going to cover over one ear. 23. Good. Millipede. Okay, well done. 81. Okay. Bird. Okay, that's fine, yeah, really well done. Don't seem to have any problems there. Okay, so we're going to do the Renee and Weber tests in a moment. Okay. So I'm going to start with the Renee. So I'm going to be placing a tuning fork on the bone behind your ear. Okay, so we're checking for bone conduction, as we like to call it. All very technical, but yeah, very easy. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be just placing this behind each of your ears. Okay, all two of them. I want you to tell me when the sound starts and when it stops. Okay, so nice and simple. So placing this behind the ear, like so. Oops, excuse me. And tell me when the sound starts and when it stops, alright? Here we go. Okay, really well done. Do the same on the other side, okay? Tell me when it starts and when it stops. There we go. Okay, yeah, a little bit quicker that time. Try to confuse you. Right, so now the Weber test. Okay, I'm placing this on the forehead. Yes, I really am. It's not. It's a little bit cold. Be brave, okay? I'm going to be hitting the tuning fork again. I want you to tell me, does it sound more or less the same through both ears, okay? So we're basically looking to see if it's very loud on one side and very quiet on the other, okay? Alright, so on the forehead. Okay, so did it sound more or less the same on both sides? Okay, do it again. And again, was it more or less the same on both sides? Okay, that's what we like to hear. Well done. Right, so we have just about 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes left, okay? Okay, I'm just going to be checking your mouth if you don't mind. So if you could open your mouth wide, but not so wide that it gives you any pain, and say ah. Okay, that's great. I keep saying ah. Alright, and relax. Okay, so that's good. Symmetry is observed, as we like to say. Okay, I'm checking the accessory nerve. Okay, so I want you to shrug your shoulders and keep them up by your ears. Keep them there, and relax. This time I'm placing my shoulders, my hands on your shoulders. Okay, if you can raise your shoulders to your ears again, there we go, and keep them there. And I'm going to be pressing down. I want you to show me how strong those muscles are. Okay, so resist me pressing down, resist, resist, resist. Well, I'm very impressed. You're definitely stronger than you look. Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. Okay, so the final check is yet again a mouth check. Alright, so first of all I want you to open your mouth, stick out your tongue as far as you can. Okay, that's quite impressive. Yeah, keep it stuck out. Yeah, that's good. And if you can raise your tongue into the roof of your mouth so I can see underneath your tongue, there we go. You're a pro, you know what to do. That's fine. Now, for the very final test, I want you to, well, first of all, I'll be placing my hand against your cheek, if that's alright. Great. And I want you to press your tongue into your cheek. Okay, I want you to press against my hand, okay? So we're going to start with your left and we're going to do your right after. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to place my hand against your cheek. I want you to put your tongue against your left cheek, press as hard as you can. Press, and relax. You've got a strong tongue. And on the other side, so I'm placing my left hand against your right side of the cheek. Put your tongue into the right side of your cheek. Press. Very impressive. Okay, yeah. So that is flat, okay. Oh, terrible. 0 out of 2 that time. I had to write with my pen there, that's not going to work, is it? So we've come to the end of the cranial nerve exam, okay? Write a couple of notes here. Well, you've done really well. There we go. So yeah, everything is fantastic compared to the last test that you did. Nothing as coming up as anything that would concern me, okay? So you've performed just as well, if not better, than you did in the previous cranial nerve. You'll be pleased to know. Okay, well, it's always a pleasure to see you, and just keep looking after yourself, and hopefully we'll see you here back again very soon. Alright, it's lovely to see you, and we'll no doubt see each other very soon.